Hey guys, so today we are going to install Linux Mint together for laptops and computers. So the first thing you want to do is open up your web browser and search up linuxmint.com. Then once you've done that, click download. Then you have three options: Cinnamon, FXCE, and Mate. Mate is designed for nostalgic purposes. FXCE is designed for old laptops like 2010 laptops and stuff like that. Cinnamon Edition is just designed for the more modern computers of today, and is one of the most popular versions of Linux. We're gonna download it, and if your laptop is like, or computer's more older, it's fine. Just choose the other ones. It's the exact same. So you're on this menu now. After you click your option, scroll down till you find the country you are in, and then when you find the country you are in, choose that country. For example, I'm in the United Kingdom at the moment. I'll choose the University of Kent. So I already have the ISO downloaded. Okay guys, so after you have made your custom image to your USB, you then want to plug it into your PC and boot into the BIOS and select the USB media from there. I will show a quick example. Alright, so after that, you want to go into Linux Mint, you want to open it, and now you should be in here, the desktop environment. So you have the Linux Mint logo, you have the background wallpaper thing here, you have your taskbar, Firefox, but you're not actually in Linux Mint just yet. You're still running off the USB. And one important thing, do not unplug the USB. You are not in the operating system from your hard drive. You are still using the USB. But anyways, click install Linux Mint. Mine's a bit slow since I only gave it 4 gigabytes of RAM and 2 cores and 20 gigabytes of storage. But yeah, so it's going to be a bit slow for me because I have some low-end hardware and the VM, but I'm probably speed it up during editing. And yeah, actually never mind, I don't need to. But as you can see here, welcome. You may wish to read the release notes. You don't need to. You click the language you desire. For me, that will be English. Continue. After that's done, you have choose your keyboard layout. For me, that will be the UK keyboard layout. Click continue. Then install multimedia codecs. This is the whole reason your operating system can launch videos and stuff. So after you've clicked this, click continue. It's now preparing drivers, and now we have this option. Now, what if you want to, you can. There's like an option where you can partition Windows and Linux, but in this example, we're just going to erase the entire disk. We're going to install now, and I will now, and then after, now we have this. Write the changes to disk. If you continue, the changes listed below will be written to the disk. Otherwise, you will be able to make further changes manually. So this is just saying, oh, if you've chosen this option, you can change things in the future and stuff like that. But just click continue. After that, you can choose your region. For me, that will be England. And now we're gonna type in the user. For me, I'm just gonna put in the suit guy. Put down whatever user you want. Put in my super secret password. And then if you want to, I wouldn't do so. Log in automatically, but don't, and encrypt my home folder. You can, but I don't do that myself. But anyways, let's continue. And then after this, it will start installing the operating system, and I will skip to when we are inside the desktop environment. No, actually, just slightly before. So, before we continue any further, when I was continuing the final bit of the installation of Linux Mint, for some reason my mic was not working, but I have gotten it to work now, and I will be voicing over the rest of this video. So, as you can see, Linux Mint is saying that I can continue testing the live environment or reboot my computer to the normal desktop environment. So I'm going to reboot my computer, and we need to wait for the computer to catch up because it's a bit slow. Afterwards, now there should be something like the Linux Mint logo, and then underneath it should say remove installation medium and press enter. Do not remove it before that. You will mess up something and you'll have to start this process all over again. Alright, now my VM's just crashed. I don't know why it does that. It does that all the time when I do this. But now we are booting, and now hopefully we should see the lock screen and then eventually the desktop. And there you go, we're now in the desktop. So enjoy your new Linux Mint desktop and your freedom from Microsoft. I will be making a follow-up show on this, on how to optimize and things that you should do first thing when you have the first boot into Linux Mint. I will see you guys soon. Goodbye.